they be giving it day off. Wait a second, man. There's a man that's gonna crack the clouds with the chariots. He's gonna kill whoever doesn't wholeheartedly love him. If you really believe that, oh shit, man, I gotta go out here. Oh damn. You'd be like, Noah, move with fear. You see, but see, there's a lot of men, they don't really believe that, and they're thinking, well, maybe I can get on fire when they get closer, like maybe this is gonna come closer. That's why 2020 caught a lot of guys slipping, man. Especially that whole COVID-19 thing, the shelter in place. Dudes was like, oh, I ain't gotta go out no more. But guess the elders are still going out. Different brothers aren't those the leaders? Yeah, exactly. Not preaching with it on.
Yeah, not preaching with it on.
They get bugged out.
They
had it right there. Yeah,
they just in case somebody stopped them, they get it.
Yeah, exactly. They said, hey, they still did it. But you had a lot of men. They just said, don't got the burden. Yeah. They con, brother. See, that's the spirit. That's right. Y'all about to shot. You got a lot of men. They just, I ain't gotta go out there. Yep. Yep. But it wasn't even shut down because we was out here.
Right. Next day, I'm like, damn, still in the cars driving. Outside.
Yep. And we just found different locations to go to. And there's still men coming in. Still men getting built. Brothers got built up. The end is not by and by.
See, and what happened was the scripture. Once I go to Jerusalem with candlesticks.
Yep. Get that, brother. That's what's happening right now. And like these brothers, like just within the 6 month period, these brothers been grown tremendously. Now, if we was just into order, they wouldn't have grown at this rate. They might have got disenchanted. Taking a feet on, putting their feet on the table. Oh man, it's over, man. It's good. Nah, man, you still got work to do. Right? You still got to work.
You still out here, still in the game.
You're still in it. Because what happens is you get complacent, and then the demons start overtaking your mind. Go ahead, brother. Yeah, keep going. You got some more.
And will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
Right, they're not gonna abide. Beautiful. Not gonna abide in the day of trouble. And the spirit that a man is in right now, that's gonna let you know, like, man, shit, I don't know if I want to be around this dude. He really don't even believe right now. And there ain't even like no pressure being applied like that. I mean, it is, because it is hell out here, especially in California. This place is a third world country right now, and it's about to be a fourth world country. So you know, you got brothers, they got to deal with their situation, but it ain't to what it's about to be, man. Within the next couple of months, or Esau coming in with the martial law troops and them dudes. You really think them guys gonna hold up, man? They don't even believe right now. They lukewarm. They cold or lukewarm right now. All right now.
Giving us that ghost.
They gonna get a lot of people. They gonna have strokes. They gonna have heart attacks because they're not thinking about this, man. We're actually involved in this every day, man. So we see exactly what's going on, and we can, by measuring the time diligently, like I say in 2 Ezra 9 chapter, we can discern that we right here.
We already know this gonna happen. We already know this stuff.
Right.
Not gonna be shot. You know what I'm saying? Probably just about you know what's gonna happen.
Right, and we're expecting to be delivered from it. We're expecting to be delivered because that's what hope goes into. Why are we expecting to be delivered? Because we're doing the work further. We're showing further charity. We actually believe and know that everything that we say is gonna come to pass. And the Heavenly Father, He affirms our hearts every day. Even when the camera's off. We speak about something, it come like bam, like right there.
Right there.
That happened on our way here.
Yeah. Right. A lot of deliverance, like we get delivered, like almost out of all sticky situations, we get delivered from it. So that's working on our faith even more. All right. That's like y'all try to deliver in these situations. What makes you ain't gonna deliver in the future?
And that's the spirit, brother. Because I was thinking about that on the way here. I was showering. I was thinking, like, man, I've been delivered from just like all types of just trials, traps, all types. And a lot of times you get delivered, you don't even know you're getting delivered at that point. Yeah. And then a few months go by and then years go by. Man, that was crazy. I really got Heavenly Father really moved me, moved me around like a piece on a chessboard, man. To get me to this point, And it's all through the Spirit, man. Everything is through the Spirit. So you knowing that, you're supposed to want to give even more to the Heavenly Father, seeing what He done gave to you. That's supposed to be your spirit. You're supposed to be thankful, grateful. All right, go ahead, brother. What I told you again.
I have Ephesians, Galatians, and
What you got in Ephesians right now? Circumspect. Get that. Ephesians 5. and then get Galatians, and then we're gonna get Zephaniah.
It's the book of Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspect.
What does circumspectly mean? You gotta look around. You gotta have your head on the swivel. You gotta examine yourself, and you have to examine your surroundings, which that includes the brothers around you. And if you really love a brother, you can tell when a brother's going through something, man. When he's vexed in his spirit, when he ain't all the way there. And like, you know, one of the brothers, I ain't gonna say which one it was, they had to talk, and the brother, he a lot better. You can tell, man. You can tell, okay, that's what you need. You can tell, okay, he's a lot stronger, you just needed a bounce back. And those of us that are strong are bear the infirmities of the weak. Like I say in Romans the 5th chapter. If you've been in it for a while, you're supposed to get stronger. All right, you've been in 10, 11, 12 years, you're supposed to be in a very strong spirit, so then you see a brother that's a little younger, he's supposed to be leaning on you for sure. And then he get built up. Lean on. My man built with you. And that's exactly how it is. And then you see, all right, you get the brother to talk, you know what I'm saying? You pray a little for things to do. And then guess what? He gets restored in the spirit. All right, because it may come a time when we're not all around each other. So you want to make sure that the brothers that you're around is ready for any and everything that's coming on the earth, and they don't faint in the time of trouble. You want to make sure that not just your faith is built up, but the brothers around you. Now, if you're trying to build a guy up and he just don't get it, then fuck away from the guy. That means he's a reprobate. That means he's a reject. He's just not gonna get it. You know, he don't want to do the work. He don't want to do videos. You understand it, so then you just move on. You don't keep fucking trying to run through a brick wall or the steel wall like the guy's gone. You gotta accept that. You can't. You just have to accept that. Like I said, there's certain men that you may actually like, but you're like, yeah, he ain't got it, man. You know, brother, ask you, what you do? Nah, man, he ain't. Yeah, well, I ain't about to lie to you, man. Now he could get it. You know, you can give that brother some tips. You know, you pray for the brother, you do certain things, but it comes to a certain point when you realize, all right, this dude, the root of bitterness, the root of evil that really took root in this guy. And so then you gotta move accordingly. It ain't like you just abandon nobody, but then it gets to the point where you realize, hey, this is the enemy though, man. You know, not you, I'm sorry about that. Not you, that's like, but you know, because that's Satan to begin this month. So you called me the enemy. Yeah. Nah, I just use that as an example. But yeah, it be like that. Certain times you get to the point where you realize, man, this dude, you really don't believe what's going on, man. What's going on?
Have you got the last Bible?
Say it again?
Have you got the last Bible?
This is the one. King James Version, 1611.
That's not the one. One is where all the worlds come together. Do you believe in one God?
Of course I do, man. But you interrupting something right now. If you got something to say, you can just kick back, and then when the time presents itself, then you can say something. Go ahead, brother. Finish that off. Ephesians. 1 and 11. 1 and 12.
Not as fools.
Like we're supposed to listen to this guy, right? You're over here sitting in a Slurpee, you know, dirty as hell, ain't showered. But we got to stop what we doing. And that's the pride of people, though, man. Go ahead, brother.
Not as fools, but as wise.
Not as fools, but as wise. So we have to walk as wise. Go ahead.
Redeeming the time because the days are evil.
Man, we're in some very evil times. And when you see what's happening with this whole White House thing, everybody and their mama got it. In New York, there's certain zip codes, they just restricted everything. They about to lock this shit back down. We see what's happening in Australia, we see what's happening in France, Paris now, all over in England. So, plus the election is right here. This is probably like the last few weeks that brothers are gonna have out here, man. Through the spirit, that famine of the word is about to come.
Even out here. Somebody got shot every day down there out here.
Bro, right here though, like right in this area. Yeah, we live in this area. Yes, Afghanis clapping at each other. Like people you wouldn't even expect, man. Yeah, a little 9-year-old got smoked.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah, North Sacramento, like Del Paso Heights. This ain't too far, it's like 10 minutes.
Earlier today, this morning.
Somebody got lit up, huh? See? Yeah, man. Hey, Heavenly Father, he's stirring up the spirits, man. Yeah, these people are frustrated. They broke, they angry, they ugly, fat. You know, they all niggas are sexually frustrated. You know, woman out here hoeing, fagging off. Dude's losing it, man. Like it's a lot of spirit. Yeah, Sacramento's like that. It's like Oakland, you know, like Oakland back in the day, spirit, but like worse. But throughout all of that, we're like encapsulated because where we live is like kind of cool. But like right over here, like no there, is popular. Huh? Right, yeah, exactly. When you live here, where we all live, it's like, it never really go on like that. You know? Yep. Through the spirit. And like Zephaniah, the brother says Zephaniah, which brother we're about to go into, it means like hidden, like a hidden one. So that's how we are. We're like hidden. Like even though we're in the city, we around, we go out, we out here every day preaching. We're like delivered from these things. Right. Yeah, but all around us is death and destruction. Somebody probably gonna get smoked tonight. I don't want them outside. Yeah. Get out of here, man. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. That was a good one, E. That was a good one, you saw. All right, brother. Now, get Galatians, and then we'll go and get Zephaniah. Galatians 6 and start at 4. Yeah, just read 4, and then we'll jump here. Okay, you go ahead.
The book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 2. Be ye one another, bear ye one another's burden.
Right, bear ye one another's burden, and that's what you do. You help a brother get through his situation. Because we all bear a burden. We all have to bear a burden. We all have certain things that we got to go through. It's just certain brothers, once they get to the point, they just like, man, fuck it. You know, you don't care about nothing. But there's other brothers, they're a little newer. They're not as strongly planted, so that brother, you don't have to bear his burden a little more. But it's all about discerning if the man believes or not. If he don't believe, then you can try to bear his burden, but you know what? He gonna drop it. Here it is. You gonna be carrying it for him. He's gonna be looking at you like, oh yeah, drop it all on you. Take my way. Go ahead.
And so fulfill the law of Hamashiach.
Right, that's the law of Hamashiach. That's being a brother. Right. Go ahead.
For if a man think himself to be something, when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself.
Yeah, that's right. Now you can't think that you just in the go seat already, man. Right. That you already in the kingdom. Right. Nah, man, we still working, man. We still gotta humble ourselves to the will of Yahweh Yahushai. And that's what this is. See, we're out here, and everybody's looking at us like, man, who are you? But that's humbling your sight in the eyes of the Heavenly Father. Because you don't care about the eyes of men, man. You care about the Heavenly Father and His Son. Right? Having them angels protect you. And that's why we do what we do. Go ahead, brother.
But let every man prove his own work.
Right. But let every man prove his own work. You see, we out here, Howe and Hedges, and property. This place is always jumping. Right. That's why we come here a lot. It's always active. But let every man prove his own work. Go ahead.
And then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone.
Right, so you rejoice in your own work. Like it says in the book of Ecclesiastes, it's better for a man that he should eat and drink and enjoy the fruit of his labor. So then when you get to the house, or you deal with your woman, or you have a drink, you can actually feel good. You know, you don't feel like you're being slothful, all this demon, I'm slacking. Nah, because we rejoice that we ourselves are putting in work. Like myself, I'm not just putting in work right now. This brother speaking, this brother reading. These brothers know the scriptures. They're not just out here on some cheerleader stuff. Nah, they putting in the work themselves. They got their hands to the plow. And when we're not together, these brothers go out all the time. About every day, just like me. So they got a great reward coming as well. And that's what it's about. It ain't just about you cheerleading somebody. You got to put in the work, or somebody acknowledging you, or you being cool with a brother. That in itself ain't gonna have you receive a crown.
No scripture in there says that. That's why we go on scripture.
Exactly. Now if you give some water, you entreat a prophet, that's one thing. But guess what? If you're a prophet, if you didn't put your hand to the plow, but then you stop doing it, and then you try to say, well, look, I'm just a help. It don't work like that, man. You gotta keep going. Yeah. Once you start, well, that's it. Now there's one guy, a real cool brother, man, real cool brother. I met him about a decade ago, and I reasoned in my mind he shouldn't have been in the camp. But you know what? It was a spirit. He joined the camp anyways. And me and one brother, we were talking about it. I said, yeah, that brother cool, man. You know, he really shouldn't have even started doing the work. And then the brother said something profound. He said, yeah, but you know, ultimately, man's going to go to the Lord. So the Lord actually put the spirit in him to go and do the work, and then he ain't had a spirit to really keep going. But that's just what it is, man. It talks about that in the book of Jude. There are certain men crept in unawares who were before of old ordained to this condemnation. So Heavenly Father, you go into that word ordained, and means ordered. We got certain men that was ordered to come into the truth and to fall out, or to get lukewarm, or to get slack. And then the Heavenly Father will bring more plagues upon them. They be getting beat with mini strikes. And that's just how he just set it up, man. You just don't want that to be you. You don't want that to know for nobody, but shit, it happens, it happens. Ain't nothing you can do about that, man. This is the most awesome.
And not in other.
Right, and not in the other. Yeah, I know that, brother. Yeah, I got his number right now.
Right.
You gonna FaceTime him? Yeah.
Look, you all eat this shit. Look at him. Look, say something, brother.
Yeah, right. Say something, brother. Hey, Shalom, you gonna look at him weird like, what the fuck you calling me for, man? Yeah, it don't work like that, man. You yourself, you gotta put in the work. Right. Go ahead, brother.
If you say about another man's work,
Right.
you gotta aid him.
You gotta work out your own salvation if you're a criminal. Yep.
For every man shall bear his own burden.
Right, because at the end of the day, every man shall bear his own burden. Now, you help your brother bear his burden, but at the end of the day, that's him. Each man got their own responsibility. Somebody give you one of these. You don't even salute me, man. You don't want to be around somebody like that. Now, brothers do have low points. That happens. Yeah, if you're continually in that spirit, something's wrong with you. Right? That means you're not in the word. That means you lack faith. That means you have no faith. You're always grumpy and mad, and you're all like mad at the most sides of this place. Why? Because you've been condemning it. You should actually be upbeat. Right. We're at the end of the world. Oh, and by the way, we're gonna get all you women, man.
Right.
All you fine women, we're gonna get all of you, man. Right. You're gonna be ours, and it's not gonna be like we holding hands and dating. Nah, you're gonna be our possessions, right? Property. Right. Property of Israel. Like the scripture said. Just as everything the scriptures are gonna be fulfilled. See, that's why we have, because we see it, man. We actually see these things manifested. And we see that the kingdom is manifesting more and more. Right. Like I say in Luke 21st chapter, when things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your head, for your redemption draws nigh. Like little vocab coming up, right? Was I like about to cry, or was I about to? I said, okay, man. I told him you died. He's done, man. He's just scoffed, man. Fuck all you people, man. Right. Fuck all you people, man. We about to win. Right. We in a time of the rulership being transferred from Esau to Jacob. We are the sons of Jacob, undeniably, no matter what you say. So we ain't got nothing to fear, man. We ain't got nothing to really worry about. All we got to do is continue in this work. That's why you don't see us out here also. If you don't even come out, man. Don't even come out. They tell you that in Deuteronomy 20th chapter. So, hey, if you faint, you got a faint heart, man. You're supposed to go home. Exactly. What you got, brother? Okay, I think that was it. You got something else? That was it, right? Now get Zephaniah, the first chapter. And then, you give me Proverbs 20 and 27.
Zephaniah 1 verse 12. And it shall come to pass at that time, I will search Jerusalem with candles.
Right, now you're going to search Jerusalem with candles. Now, who are the candles? Let's get that in Proverbs 20 chapter. Candles are the men that have Father. So we're the ones that are actually searching Jerusalem for candles. We are the ones that are searching Jerusalem because we are the candles. Let me know when you got it out there. Right, the brother Caleb, Shalom to you, brother, channel the 11144K. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. And then shall the end come. That's right, man. So we're at the very end. And there's a direct correlation with us preaching this word. And now, look what's happening. Right? America, California is already a third world country. It's about to turn to a fourth world country right along with the rest of Babylon. Right? And why is that? Because of the word being pushed. Revelation the 18th chapter. Rejoice over her, thou apostles and holy and prophets. And the Heavenly Father have avenged you on her. See, everything that's happening to the kingdom is because of what you've done to the prophets, the servants of the Heavenly Father. Right. The ones that's been sighing and crying for all the abominations that are done in the city. Yeah, she get context, she froze up looking that up. Go ahead, brother. Proverbs 20. 27.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 20, verse 27. The spirit of man is the candle of the Lord.
Right, you see that? So the spirit of a man is the candle of the Lord. So the spirit that we got, that's what's searching out Jerusalem. That's why we see in things, oh, this brother, he got it, oh, this brother, he got it, this dude is a demon. You know, you can see that. Why? Because the spirit of a man, that's the candle of the Heavenly Father Yahweh. Go ahead, brother.
Searching all the inward parts of the belly.
Searching all the inward parts, because we have the discernment. We've been blessed with the discernment. Can you give me, real quick, brother, give me 1 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter? 1 Corinthians 2 and 14. Like we were talking about, me and this brother, we are the mysteries of the kingdom.
Right, yeah.
We're a mystery. We're a mystery. People looking at us like, who the hell are these guys? You can't figure us out. Yeah, 1 Corinthians 2 and 14. You all right, brother?
It's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 2, verse 14. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High.
Right, so if you're a natural man, you're not going to receive the things of the Spirit. You're going to have a natural man is a carnal man. Go ahead.
For they are foolishness unto him.
Right, those things are foolishness. See, this word is foolishness to the majority of our people. This is foolishness to the world, but guess what? It pleases the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. Go ahead,
Neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned.
Right, they're reprobate. They don't get it. They're spiritually discerned. Go ahead.
But he that is spiritual judgeth all things.
Right, he that is spiritual judgeth all things. So we judge all things. You look up that word judge, it goes into discerning. So we're discerning all things. We're always thinking. We're always examining. We're always examining. We're always scrutinizing everything. You can't even help it.
You can't stop the spirit from
Yeah, that's right, because you're set up to be that. Because I don't want to rock this off, we're the elect, we are the next judges of the world, so we gotta look at everything. Go ahead.
Yet he himself is judged of no man.
Right, yet he himself is judged of no man, meaning you can't figure us out. You don't know what's going on with us. Because we're a mystery. We are a mystery. Right? That's us. We are the mysteries. Because the kingdom is whom? Israel. The kingdom of the Most High is within you. That's why I said that he himself is judged no man. But you can't figure us out. But we can figure you out. We can discern, okay, this dude, I can see what he's about. And you might think that you're getting away. Nah, man. Just because somebody don't say nothing, that don't mean that they haven't observed everything or discerned it. All right, that's good, brother. Now let's go back to Zephaniah. Get a few more precepts.
So, you know, Zephaniah 1 verse 20.
Matter of fact, like in Revelation 3, we're in there.
Continuing on. And punish the men that are settled on their leave.
Like punish the men that are settled on their leaves. When you look up that word leaves, it goes into comfort. So you're settled in your comfort. You're actually cool being here in Babylon. See, the scriptures talk about the captive hastening to get loosed. That he shouldn't die in a pit. So we're hastening today. Pursuing the 2 Peter 3rd chapter. The captive exile hastening. Matter of fact, get it real quick. Isaiah 51:14. So if you're settled on your leaves, guess what? That means that you're cool with this world. That means you're at one with this world. See, we're all about seeing this world destroyed. Right? Go ahead, brother. Isaiah 51:14.
Isaiah 51 verse 14. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in the pit.
Right, that he should not die in the pit. America's a big ass pit. You don't want to die here. We're expecting to get delivered out of it. Or to get caught up in the clouds. And then not ring of fire, the sea of glass, maybe the fire. It's talking about the smoke, the fire going up to the firmament. That's Revelation 15 chapter. So that's what we're expecting. Go ahead.
Nor that his bread should fail.
Nor that his bread should fail. Right, so we're hastening to get the hell up out of here. Now, if you're settled on your leaves, that means that you love this place. You love Esau having a damn foot on your neck. You love these whores just being on the loose.
Pedophile.
Yeah, pedophile. This place is saturated with pedophiles.
Right. All these faggots everywhere.
It's nothing but abominations out here. So you should want the kingdom of heaven to be manifested. You should want Ezra the 2nd chapter, Isaiah the 65th chapter. We want this place to break down.
Right.
Because that's when the true men of the Heavenly Father are gonna shine. That's when you're gonna know that, hey, all right, a prophet has been among you. That's when you're gonna know who are the chosen that you got. Okay, now go back to Zephaniah, and then we'll get Revelation 3, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up. Head up to Reno. And some business up there.
That say in their heart, the Lord will not do good, neither will he do evil.
Right, and that's what dudes were saying. You had a lot of guys, and I'm just speaking in the spirit, right? You had a lot of guys that thought that this thing was gonna go on for like 5 more years, 10 more years. Thought you was gonna see a little children grow up here. Nah, man, the Heavenly Father, you bringing this thing to an abrupt end, man. 2020 is an abrupt end. Right? And America is barely gonna survive 2020 in the spirit. Barely gonna survive 2020. Then coming into 2021. Now 2020, Jay, that seems so long ago. So much shit didn't happen, but that was only like 9 months ago.
Yeah, it went fast, to be honest.
Bro, it did, but it seemed like it was 3 years ago. It do, even though it's because there's so much that happened, so much stuff happened, but it did go by fast. And we've been enjoying every last moment of it, man. 2020 has been the best year of my life. That brother spoiling the Egyptians, and that other money. Yeah, we've seen all these things come to pass, man. The Heavenly Father increased everybody's spirit. You know, more and more brothers that came into the faith, more judgments upon Babylon. But the Heavenly Father, if you're not that superior, He's going to punish you. That saves your heart, and most likely you're going to do good or evil. In other words, all things are going to continue as they were from the beginning, meaning you're a scoffer. That's the mentality of a scoffer. The Most High, he ain't going to do nothing. You're a scoffer with that type of mindset. And judgments are prepared for scorners. And scoffers. All right, now let's go and get Revelation 3:15, and we'll hit there.
It's the book of Revelations, chapter 3, verse 15. I know thy works.
See that? So the Heavenly Father and His Son knows your works. And that's what it's about. We read it earlier in Revelation 22nd chapter. I come quickly to recompense a man, reward a man according as his word shall be. So, in case you forgot, you're called into this truth to believe and to show your faith by your works, to push the word. Now, if you're not doing that, what the fuck are you doing?
Right.
What is your purpose, man? What is your objective here on the earth? Right. There's no use for you. Right. It's simple as that, man. I don't get. This shouldn't even be a discussion. You're in this thing to do the work. Preach the word. Be instant. So I'm not shy, man. I know your works. Go ahead.
That thou art neither cold nor hot.
Now what's cold? You in the world? You on a jet? You a scammer? You got an OnlyFans? That's cold, man. Hey, this world is fucking crazy, man. Yeah. Right. That's cold. Now what's hot? What we're doing, the spirit that we're in, doing the work every day, pushing the work, praying all the time, praying without ceasing, watching all the time, staying on top of things, and feeding the flock. That's hot. Go ahead.
I would thou were cold or hot.
Right. So you got to choose one. Either be cold or either be hot. Go ahead.
So then, because thou art lukewarm.
Right, so you know what lukewarm is? You going in between both of those. You're going in between being cold and hot. You're unbelieving, you're tossed to and fro, you're double-minded. One day, I don't know, brother, we might got like 7 more years. The next day, yeah, man, I think it's believable. That's lukewarm, man. You're all over the fucking place. And that shows in your works. Because if you're hot, if you really believe, guess what? You're gonna be doing this all the time. Because you understand what time we're in. Okay, this is what I gotta do. I'm hot, I believe. But if you're lukewarm, sometimes you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm all about it. Other times, I don't know. Inconsistent. You're gonna be inconsistent. That's really what lukewarm is. And somebody that's inconsistent. Go ahead.
And neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
You're gonna get spewed out. That word spew goes into vomit. You're gonna get vomited out by and this is the worst possible time for that to happen. You get spewed out now, you still gonna take your ass, you're gonna get waterboarded, taste your nuts, you might blow your fucking woman brains out in front of you, all types of stuff. So who would want that for themselves? Not nobody in their right mind. All right, so I got you. And with that, hey, stay fervent, man. Stay on fire. We are clearly almost about to get there. Let's keep drinking, man, because, hey, just this morning, that damn dumb blonde, what's that chick name from Legally Blonde? Remember Reese Witherspoon?
Oh, yeah.
L something. I forget the character's name, but it's played by Reese Witherspoon. That's the chick, the blonde chick, Trump's spokesperson. She got the COVID.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she got it, man. That little slut.
Right.
Hey, so, hey, man, things are happening. Hey, so stay on fire, stay fervent, and keep yourself in love of the Heavenly Father and the Son. So with that, all the praise, honor, and glory goes unto Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash.
All right, Ottawa and Ratazah will be back, if not later on this evening, we'll be back out tomorrow as always. Do some more lessons as well. Keep watching, keep praying. Until next time, shalom.
Shalom.